Hey guys, welcome back. Without wasting time, let's get into this video. Sushant Singh Rajput is not just a name anymore. It has become a belief in justice, a notion of faith in the system, a title in the mouth of every individual. It has changed the flow of the nation, has created a new era, an embarkment towards democracy and the power of people. Sadness and the grief cannot go away, but life has to go on. This video is about the topics related to SSR case that could be vital in UPSC and our syllabus. So let's get started. If you see the GS1 chapter, Indian history, geography and Indian heritage and culture, see, nothing is related to this point of view. I feel that yes, features of Indian society or diversity of India could still be there, or social empowerment can be there, but apart from that there is no other point that could be helpful to us in this studying of this matter. Then if you come to GS paper 2, I think functions and responsibilities of the union and states could be there, because yes, it was a responsibility of that state to look over this matter and help justice be opined. But no, this wasn't done. So functions, and then union is coming back with its responsibility and trying the best of the justice that can be given. So yes, functions and responsibilities of the state. Then issues and challenges pertaining to the federal structure. See, right now when the government of the Maharashtra government is not willing to proceed with this statement with this issue that is coming up, but union has given its function that yes, we will look upon this matter. Had this been done by union and Maharashtra government would have opined over this, that no justice should be prevailing or something like that, this would have been a little difficult than it is now. So we need to see what is the federal structure and the devolution of powers and finances that is there to the local level. Here we can look into the states. Then separation of powers between various organs, dispute redressal mechanisms and institutions. See, now if you see, when it was a money laundering case, ED was there, CBI was there for suspecting the case, for looking out for the proofs and evaluating the murder part. Now we see that NC has also taken and given in their point, and now it has put in itself to look over this matter. So it is separation of powers between the different mechanisms and institutions, and had it only been a murder, only CBI would have been involved. But since it had money laundering, also ED was there, and since it had the drug related issue, NC has also come in. So this is what we need to see. Yes, how is this separation of powers and everything. And then we also have the parliament and state legislature, their structure, functioning and the conduct of business, their powers and privileges. Had the state got more power than the union or the parliament, things would have been different, or if Maharashtra government would have wanted, they could have taken proceedings with it and looked upon this matter and might have just washed off this matter. But since state does not have that much of power and union has to give their implementation, this case is now proceeding towards another path. And then again, structure, organization and functioning of the executive and the judiciary. Now if you see how judiciary has functioned, how Supreme Court held its objective, held its statement, and then it was finalized that yes, CBI would be coming up. Yes, justice for SSR would be there with CBI, and we saw the hashtags that was going on, right? And then ministries and departments of the government, we also need to see this. Then features of the Representation of People's Act is okay, you don't have to go into it, but yes, it'll be good if we know about it. Then appointment to various constitutional posts, powers, functions. Now if you see, there were 4 people who were named after when the CBI came up. So how were they appointed? What are their powers, functions and responsibilities of those bodies? This is what we need to know again here. And then statutory and quasi-judicial bodies is their government policies and interventions for development in various sectors, yes, and issues, yes, this is important. See, development processes and the development industry, the role of NGOs and charities. This we don't have to look into so much, but then okay, fine, we can just go through that. Then issues relating to development and management of social sector services relating to health. So this was here important. Then this poverty and hunger is not important for this case. And then important aspects of governance, transparency and accountability. Had this governance, had Maharashtra government had their transparency, their accountability, things would have been different. So this is very important in this case. If we see role of civil services in a democracy, how that IPS came up, and then they took into what has to be done, what not has to be done. So this until here it's very, very important. And then when we come to GS3, you will see how government budgeting can still be a part, but nothing more than that. But if you come to technology, if you come to science and technology and the Indianization of technology, see, Sushant was working over some projects like these, so this can be important of what all was he going to, and definitely UPSC wouldn't ask a direct question but can change the question and might ask here. So this is again important. Awareness in the fields of IT, space, computers, even he had that. So what all were his thoughts, what all were his actions, and then how are they interrelated, what all did India help in, and how did India progress with all of this? That is also very important. So this becomes important, and as it is, science and technology is something where UPSC is really focusing on. Then we come to the linkages between development and spread of extremism, which is important. See, role of external state and non-state actors in creating challenges to internal security. This is very important, because this time it wasn't Maharashtra government, this time it was Bihar government, this time it was the public that is asked, this time it was all the important faces that came up to give the internal security to the SSR case. Then challenges to those internal security, what communication networks, role of media, Aaj Tak, whatever it's doing, and then how Republic played a significant role in this case. So role of media is important. Then social networking sites and internal security challenges, basics of cyber security, money laundering and its prevention. So here comes ED, here comes, in all this internal security comes CBI, then we also have NCRB, we just saw with all of that. Role of media is important. And then media, how is Bollywood getting in, how is Bollywood facing all of these challenges? And there was even a question in UPSC over this. And then security challenges, and then security forces and agencies and their mandates. So it's not just about the border areas, it's about the internal security also. So this also plays a significant role. This is it with today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this, you got lessons from it. Thanks for watching.